Hello everyone. Today we will have a look at the concept of parallelism. So, what exactly is parallelism? See, parallel sentence elements in grammar are like parallel lines in geometry. They face the same direction but never meet. However, more precisely, it is less about meeting and more about balance when it comes to English grammar. Okay, now let us have a look at the basic definition of parallelism. See, parallelism in grammar is defined as two or more phrases or clauses in a sentence that have the same grammatical structure. There will be a balance between two or more similar words, phrases, or clauses in parallelism. Why do we need parallelism? A sentence with parallel construction makes your writing very effective, classy, and certain to impress anyone who reads your stuff. So basically, we need parallelism because it makes our writing effective. It makes it grammatically correct. It makes it classy, and it gives a good impression on the minds of the readers who read our writings. Fine. Now, you must be wondering what exactly is parallelism. So let us have a look. This was the basic definition and the need for parallelism. Now, the examples. See, sentence 1. Olympic athletes usually like practicing, competing, and to eat ice cream sandwiches. Is it correct? No. This is not a parallel structure. Why? I'll explain. See, this one is the correct structure. Olympic athletes usually like practicing, competing, and eating ice cream sandwiches. Or we can also say Olympic athletes usually like to practice, compete, and eat ice cream sandwiches. So, where exactly does the difference lie? Now, in this sentence, the first one, you can see practicing and competing are gerunds. So, what are gerunds? Gerunds are basically verbs functioning as nouns. Fine. And here, to eat. To eat is an infinitive. So, in order to keep this structure parallel, that is, we have to maintain every part same. Fine. Every part or clause should be identical. The phrases should be identical. So we cannot mix gerunds and infinitives together. Did you get my point? So we can say practicing, computing, and eating. This can be correct. We are using all gerund forms. Fine. We are using here gerund form of the base form practice. Fine. Compete is the base form of the word. We are using the gerund form competing. And eat is the base form. We are using the gerund form that is eating. So this can be a parallel structure. Again, we can use only infinitives. A structure comprising only infinitives. That is to practice, compete and eat. See, we need not use to again and again. It becomes redundant and superfluous. Fine. We need not use because um, in see here you need to understand that as long as the form of the verb is the same in all the three cases, fine, you are good to go. You need not use it again and again. Now let us have a look at sentence 2. For dinner, we like lamb chops and to fry Brussels sprouts. Is it correct? Is it a parallel structure? Can you understand? There is some error. Yes, of course there is an error. See, lamb chops. What is it? Lamb chops is a noun. Fine. Hope you have understood this. Brussels sprouts. This is also a noun. Fine. And to fry. What is it? Verb. So we cannot use it. We cannot use this structure. It becomes quite erroneous. Fine. Now the correct form can be for dinner we like lamb chops and Brussels sprouts. Simple as that. Or we can also use for dinner we like to grill lamb chops and fry Brussels sprouts. So in case in the question they give this sentence, you will get either this one, the first correct form, or the second correct form in your options as one of your options. Both will not be given. either of these two will be given. Fine. So you can choose for dinner we like lamb chops and Brussels sprouts. That is absolutely correct. Did you get my point? These are instances of parallel structures. Fine. Same is this one. Same is the case for this one. Sentence 3. You'll easily understand. Nancy likes playing the piano, the trumpet, and play the guitar. No, how can it be play the guitar? Nancy likes playing the piano, the trumpet, and the guitar. This is the correct form. Got it? Now, let's check some rules of parallelism. You can just take a screenshot of the rules. Fine. Still, I am reading out the rules. When you connect two or more clauses or phrases with a conjunction, what are they? For, and, not, but, etc. You need to use a parallel structure. Fine. Example. My best friend took me dancing and to a show. No, this is absolutely wrong. This is incorrect. This is not a parallel structure. My best friend took me to a dance and a show. Yes, to a dance and a show. Fine. See, here, to a dance and to a show. It is implied. To a show. So you need not use to again and again. Did you get my point? Fine. Now, next one. Number 2. What does it say? Let us have a look. When you connect two clauses or phrases with a correlative conjunction, what are they? Not only but also, either or, neither nor, if then, etc. You need to use a parallel structure. For example, Sam wants both a satisfying job and that pays well. No, you can easily understand this is not a parallel structure, is it? Sam wants both a satisfying job and a well paying job. See? Have you understood? So, what is wrong in this part? Did you get my point? Now, number 3. Observe parallel structure of sentences while comparing elements. Now, let us have a look at the example. What does it actually say? I like to read books over watching movies. No, I like reading books over watching movies. Here it is given watching. ing, v plus ing. How can we use to read? So, I like reading books over watching movies. Fine. Observe the number 4. Observe the parallel structure when elements are in a list. So let us have a look at the example. Traditional societies believed the king to be a religious, a political, a social, and head of military forces. No. Traditional societies believed the king to be a religious, political, social, and a military head. Have you understood? Why is it becoming a parallel structure and why this one is wrong? Hope you will not get this wrong again in the examination. I hope you will get it absolutely correct. The next time you get a parallel structure, you come across a parallel structure, I hope you will get it correct. Fine. Now let us have a look at number 5. What does it say? When you connect two clauses or phrases with a word of comparison. So what are word of comparison? Than or as. You need to use a parallel structure. So let's see. I would rather pay for my education than financial aid. No. See, I would rather pay for my education than receive financial aid. Have you understood this point? Because financial aid is received. Fine. We do not we are not giving financial aid in this case. Suppose I am person A. Fine. I am saying that I would rather pay for my education than financial aid. Means should I pay the financial aid? No, it makes no meaning at all. Fine. I can say I would rather pay for my education than receive financial aid. Means someone wants to give me financial aid. Fine. He wants to give grant the financial aid, but I am saying that I would rather pay for my own education. I don't want to receive the financial aid. Fine. You have to understand it in simple terms so that you can get it correct in the examination. Fine. Now, last but not the least, I am giving a small homework. These are the three sentences. You need to choose the sentence that has a parallel structure. In each of the cases, you have to choose the correct answer. Fine. So you can take a screenshot of this one as well. Take a screenshot and of course give the answer in the group. Fine. Sentence 1, sentence 2, sentence 3. Yeah, that's it. So take a screenshot of this. I'll check whether each of you get these three correct, because you must get this correct. These three are quite easy. So I am giving it as homework to just check your basic understanding, how much you have understood in this session. So solve all these three and share your answers in the group. Thank you.